Hello guys, welcome back once again to this YouTube channel. Let's talk about what Daily Farotimi actually said about Mr. P2B that is actually causing a lot of mixed reactions on the internet space. He said something that 1,000 P2B can't save Nigerians. And remember, Daily Farotimi is one of P2B's spokesperson. When this kind of statement came out from him, a lot of people started to twist what he said, and some obedience even misunderstood what he said, and they didn't understand. And a lot of people were thinking that maybe the Farotimi, has actually, left Mr. P2B. Remember, he is and he is still P2B's spokesperson. Now let us actually dive into the cross of what he said, so that you people will not be deceived, because APC propagandists have started to, circulate a lot of information that is not true concerning his statement. Now, in full context, look at what this particular man said. Like I said, APC is actually a government of propaganda. What they want to do is to dismantle the obedient movement and all the supporters of Mr. P2B, because they know that this is the only threat they have ahead of 2027 presidential election. They know that PDP as a political party is dead on arrival. Atiku Abubakar's political career is almost over, and P2B is the only standing opposition they have, and they know that this is going to be a tough battle for them ahead of 2027. So, as a question, they said that mixed reaction, as Daily Faratomi said, that 1,000 P2B can't save Nigeria but can only lead them to save themselves. Now, look at the full context of what they said. They said that following a statement made by the human rights activist and lawyer Daily Faritomi, that 1,000 P2B cannot save Nigerians, he can only help them save themselves. Social media users have responded in a number of ways. They said he stated as much as in a post that he published on Saturday on his official Twitter account. In response to some of the issues the country has been facing, the Faritomi made the comment in a post that he shared on his page. He said P2B can't save everyone on his own, but he can only lead people to save themselves. He said the salvation of Nigerians lies in their hands. The Faritomi wrote on his page. Look at what exactly he wrote. He said, I know one P2B cannot save us on his own. He can only lead us to save ourselves. Our salvation lies in our hands, but an altruistic leader like P2B, who is determined to make a difference, can help us to help ourselves. No Voltron can save us. We have to desire the change. He's saying that P2B, as a matter of fact, cannot single-handedly save this particular nation, that people must actually show their willingness to actually, get the change they want in the country, because this APC government is actually taking Nigerians for granted. They're actually taking Nigerians for granted. A lot of people believe that P2B is going to do everything on his own. No, Daily Afaltim is saying that people must actually be willing for the change. They must actually come out to actually, advocate and, fight for the change. That P2B can only lead them through the path, but he cannot help them to effect the change that our faith and in whatever thing they want actually lies in their hands. And this is what he actually said. APC people started to say that P2B spokesperson have actually left in that, he said from the headline, you could see some of the headline that people are saying that Daily Afaltim said that 1,000 P2B cannot save Nigerians. People started saying that P2B spokesman said that he cannot save Nigerians, which is a typical lie. They are trying to change the narrative and try to change everything this particular person meant, and the innocent statement that he was trying to convey to Nigerians, that Nigerians should wake up and take back their country. This was the same way they twisted almost every statement that P2B made during the 2023 presidential election. When P2B went to the church and told the church to wake up and take back their country, he was speaking to Nigerians individually that they should wake up and take back their country from criminal politicians. APC twisted it that he was telling the church to come and take the country against the Muslims in the country. They said it was a tribal, it was a religious card that he played in the church. When he meant no harm in that particular comment, when he said, "Church, take back your country," it simply means the church are members of Nigeria, are citizens in this country, and they have the right, as a matter of fact, to advocate for good governance. That was what P2B was trying to preach when he went to the church. But APC, bigots changed the whole narrative and said he was instigating ethnic and religious sentiments and war within the country, which is typically not what he was doing. Remember the phone call that he had with Mr. Pastor Oyedepo. They actually twisted it and he even altered it and said he was actually instigating a religious. So they only cut out and cropped out a particular part of that conversation. And they decided to fixate on it. They decided to say all sorts of things against this particular innocent man. Now the same thing they want to do to Daily Farutumi, who is a P2P's right hand man and spokesperson, because he said 1,000 P2B cannot save Nigeria, which is the truth. And 1,000 P2B cannot save Nigeria. That he said it, and that P2B can only lead Nigerians to save themselves. That our individual salvation or the salvation of this country lies in the hands of each and every member or indigenous or citizen of this particular country, and it is not far from the truth. It is not far from the truth. Look at what APC have actually done: bastardized our constitution, destroyed our economy, and equally, caused a lot of economic hardship and pains and sufferings within this country. Look at what is happening in the north. Look at the economic crisis that have led to the looting of foodstuffs and items in the northern part of this country because of the war, the poor policies and poor implementation policies of Bola Ahmed Tinubu's government. They think that the governance is all about rigging the election and snatching the votes and everything. When they know that they are not capable and competent enough to actually implement the policies. They heard that the P2B said that it was going to remove fuel subsidy and float the naira. They never knew that there were stages and implementation strategies they could actually use to effect these changes without causing untold hardship and harm and sufferings and extreme hardship within the country. It is quite sad and it is quite pathetic. Remember, this Apapa-led faction of the Labour Party came out the other day and said that Mr. P2B is a spokesperson, majorly from the Southeast region, which is a typical lie. At the end of the day, it was Dele Farotimi who is one of the spokespersons. This Dele Farotimi is a Yoruba person, and it goes a long way to tell you. And Tanso, who is from Plateau State, these are people that are P2B's spokesperson. Most of them are not even from the Southeast region. Most of them are from the northern part of this country. To tell that this particular man, being Mr. P2B, is not an ethnic bigot the way APC wants to actually, present and actually paint him to be. You could see how they wanted to, twist an innocent statement that was made by this man, being Dele Farotimi, that 1,000 P2B, which is basically the truth. 1,000 P2B cannot make any changes. It can only lead Nigerians to, take or make the changes they want to do in the country. That is why a lot of people believed in the message that P2B preached, because the message he preached actually resonated across the mindset of a lot of Nigerians after seeing the poor government and of the poor governance and the poor leadership and everything that Buhari did within the 8 years of his rulership and all that. I can boldly tell you for free. Well, like I said, I'll keep on updating you guys, and I would like you guys to drop your comments and tell me what you think about this statement that was made by a P2B spokesperson, being Dele Farotimi, who said that 1K P2B cannot save Nigeria, that Nigeria can only be saved by themselves, that what P2B can do is to lead Nigerians in the right path to their own salvation. Well, I would like you guys to share your views and equally drop your comments in the comment section.